guys, welcome back to another episode of VaMo Radio, and I'm here today with Sayonne. Hi Sayonne, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you for having me today. And I'm here in New York City, home with Corona right now, but talk
Yeah,
it through. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good, girl. I'm here in Chicago. You know how it is down here right now.
Yeah,
Pretty hectic, but we're managing. We're managing.
that's good. That's good.
So, Sayonne, can you tell us what is the meaning of your name? I know it sounds kind of exotic and it's really pretty, actually. It's spelled Sayonne. So, can you tell us what's the meaning of it?
Thank you. It means sweet and lovable, and that name was given to me by my one and only mother. And I'm so grateful that she chose such a wonderful name because it really fits me as an individual, and I think it really fits me as an artist as well. Sweet and lovable. These are all the things that I am, but I also like to say I'm spicy too. And just throw that in
There
there.
you go. So, Sayan, can you tell us what can you describe your name as in 2 words?
In 2 words, I would say my name is classy and edgy. All
Ooh.
at once. Classy because I like to be on the classy side of life and even with my music, but then edgy, everybody got two sides to them. So I bring that funk, I
Hmm.
bring that edge, and that's all within my name.
Nice. So, describe music in 3 words.
Okay, in 3 words, my music would be sexy, classy,
Hmm.
and ratchet. Because
Oh, okay.
I'm now welcoming the ratchet side of me. It's not too ratchet. It's not like Cardi B and nothing. I love Cardi B though. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I want to keep it modern enough, or I should say toned down enough, where the kids and their parents can enjoy my music and my music videos. I'm really
Yeah.
for the youth, and I don't like to portray um other things that they shouldn't be seen on the regular. So yeah, so definitely sexy, classy, ratchet because like my new song Hot Toss is really exciting, and I think a lot of people, especially when the music video comes out, I should say, they're gonna be really, really pumped up to see the visuals for that.
Nice, nice, lovely. So, Sayan, can you tell us who are some of the artists in the music industry today that kind of inspires you?
Some of the artists that inspired me today, of course, Queen Beyonce. Like, who would I be if I didn't
Yes,
mention Beyonce? She is the queen of all time.
of course.
Say not only because of her artistry, but she's a woman of color, and
Hmm.
she's at the top of her game. And there's not many of us out there doing it strong like she is. So I really look up to her because of that and her workmanship and how she performs, the quality of her performances. Also, I do look up to Adele because I like
Hmm.
how she brought back classic music, R&B, the things that we grew up on, I should say. She brought it back. And then also Taylor Swift, because I love her songwriting. Like, if you guys go ahead and check out my YouTube at Sayonne, Sayonne, you can see the cover songs that I've done on Taylor Swift cover songs, I should say, because I really do admire her songwriting style because it's very
Hmm.
relatable, and I tend to write on that spectrum as well. I tend to write for all ages, not just for the grown and sexy, but
Hmm.
kiddies too, and the grannies. So
That's
I
good.
like that about her, and yeah, they inspire me.
Definitely, definitely. So can you tell me, everybody has their own story about how they got started or how they were brought up into their background. So can you tell us how did you get started in the music industry?
Well, for me, I guess I want to say I took a route that's very typical, where you grow up singing in church, and then you grow up sing elsewhere. So for me, I started singing in church when I was 3 years old, and
Mhm.
my I was fortunate to have supportive parents who saw that talent in me, who saw that gift in me, and they allowed me to explore those talents elsewhere outside of the church. And of course, that's how I got to do musicals and things like that. Because
Mhm.
of my curiosity and my parents' support, because without their support I wouldn't have been singing anywhere else but the church podium. So So I'm so grateful for them. And then also my father, he was a musician, and that's how he. Both of my parents are immigrants, so they came to America from their island of Trinidad and Tobago, their country. And my father, he came as a musician, so it's in my DNA to love music, to want to release music and write and record. And I think it's just passed down from my parents and their history, and just the love that I naturally developed for music and the craft of it. Mhm.
Definitely. That's beautiful. And like you also explained your background you have in musical theater. So do you think kind of your background in musical theater helped when doing like pop and R&B music?
Absolutely, but in a different way,
Hmm.
because in the musical theater, singing is very different. It's very open. It's very big. It's very expressive. Not that R&B pop is not expressive, but it's just different. It's very loud, and you use a lot of your diaphragm. And let's say you're doing a legit show, and a legit show would be more like on the classical side of music. You're
Hmm.
singing operatic songs like Ragtime. That's a legit show. Um, but yeah, so it's different. But what I did learn from the musical theater world and how I merged it into what I'm doing now is the discipline, the time management, the building up of stamina. I learned how to also strengthen my skills. And when I say strengthen my skills, is because when you're in theater, you have to sing. Not only sing, you got to sing, dance, and act.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you really got to work the stage, and I think that's only helped me become a better performer. And so what I was trying to say, the difference between the two is that with R&B, pop music is very intimate. You're in a studio and it's just you and the mic, and you just love that
Mhm.
one mic. But in the theatrical world, is everybody in the
Right.
audience. You gotta sing out to those people. So that's the difference between the two. Yeah.
Definitely. So, I know that you also mentioned that you're an actress as well. So, does sometimes, singing and acting, being an actress and doing theatrical performances, does that kind of like conflict sometimes with you?
Well, the only time it really does conflict is like when, like, let's say I'm in a production right now. I'm not, because I'm trying to focus on recording and writing new music. But when I was in a production, it was time consuming, so I didn't have a lot
Mhm.
of creative time or creative space to focus on my own material. So that's the conflicting part about it. You don't really have the creative time to do other things besides that production that you're in. But it has taught me how to, like I said, better manage my time, and of course take care of myself, because when you're doing musical shows, it's like 7 days, seven shows a week, or for some people it's like 8 shows a week, and that's a lot on the body, especially when you're doing a show like
Yeah.
Hairspray or Sister Act or Dream Girls, where there's a lot going on. It's a lot on the body, so I did learn how to take care of myself and
Mhm.
self meditate, and that's how I decided that I needed to have the break from that world to focus on writing and recording, and of course releasing my own new music.
Yeah, of course. And of course, speaking of your
So hot sauce, I'm so excited to share with you guys because it's my fun new track. It's spicy, it's sweet and lovable, just like me, just like my name sounds.
Okay.
And yeah, so for that song, yes, I saw you got that moving.
Yes, girl.
Hot sauce. I had the help of some wonderful producers, Jackie's Boy and Pharaoh Black, and of course my father Clinton Courtney, always up in the mix there with my music. And it only took 2 days to write and record this song, which is unheard of for me, because most of my songs, especially the R&B songs like Two Worlds Remember Deep End, is very thought provoking. So there's a lot of time and energy that goes into writing that and recording it, and letting it be what it is, because it's emotional. But Hot Sauce, it's not as heavy, it's not as emotional, it's just fun. Like I said, it's spicy, it's edgy. Everybody want to dance, bounce, do your thing. So That's what hot sauce is. And I'm so happy that in the midst of everything that we're going through, this global pandemic, this coronavirus killing everybody, in the midst of all of that, I'm able to bring a little bit of light, a little bit of joy with my new song, Hot Sauce. And it's exciting.
Nice, definitely. I mean, I know a lot of us can't wait to hear it, so that's awesome. And
Yeah.
also, can you explain like some of your other tunes as well? Like you got Boyfriend Material, you got Thirsty, you got Tic Tac Toe. So, girl, explain to us what some of those songs are about as well.
So if you guys have been tuned in to my Instagram live at I am Sayonne, IAMSAYONNE, you guys know that I did a few hot sauce paloozas, and there you guys get to hear a sneak peek of the songs that I will be releasing, like you said, Boyfriend Material, Tic Tac Toe, Thirsty, and those songs. So hot sauce is like the beginning. It's the introduction to what's to come. Hot
Ooh,
sauce, I'm laying it out. It's getting spicy. It's summer. The sun is coming. Everybody ready to be
yes.
right now. I'm gonna pull it back and talk about Boyfriend Material, because let's get serious. Yes, it's summer and everybody want to be booed up, but we gotta be sure about who we booing up with. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we gotta have standards because we're worthy of standards. And so Boyfriend Material is where I'm just laying down some things and I'm talking about my standards, what I'm looking for in a relationship, or like I always say, it's like a checklist. You know how they have these movies and the woman wants a guy, or the guy wants a girl,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a checklist. They have these ideas, these goals of who their dream person is. So Boyfriend Material is my dream person somewhat. So
Oh.
so I'm just laying it out. Not that it's gonna be what it is, but I'm just voicing my opinions on who I would like to be with or what my standards are. Tic Tac Toe, that is a tribute to all of my exes. Rest in peace to all of them. In a good way, because sometimes we have to close a chapter in order to begin a new one. So Tic
Yeah.
Tac Toe is me closing the chapter to past relationships and opening the door to new ones and saying, you know what, I put all my exes in a row. Let's start
Mm-hmm.
let's start new. Boom bang. Thirsty. Thirsty it's another song. Like I said, it's a roller coaster of these emotions of a girl who is in and out. She wants a relationship. She may not want a relationship. She's in a relationship. She's out of a relationship, which is something that I think everyone goes through in life.
Yeah.
Or you're on the fence, or if you're dating, you have all these things in your mind. So I'm relaying those things via my songs. So Thirsty is just singing about how cool I am, how spicy I am, how cute I am. Everyone likes to do that. They look in the mirror and they say, "Oh, I'm cute today. I'm feeling myself." Beyonce said it. She's feeling herself. You know.
Yeah.
So that's what Thirsty is, and it's gonna be a whole set of other songs that I'm just excited to share and release. And it's gonna be an EP album of love, and I'm gonna be releasing that at a later date. But I gotta keep you guys tuned in on my website, www.iamsion.com.
Nice. Oh, it's beautiful. And so, also, can you tell us one more question I have for you? How has your family supported and like inspired you so far to continue in your music career and also your acting career as well?
Right. So my family, like I said, they've been so supportive, and I'm so thankful that I have such a supportive family, because I know that's not typical, especially
Mm-hmm.
in this field of work, any field of entertainment, arts. It's not the typical route that parents want to see their kids go in.
Hmm.
But my parents have been very supportive, and they're involved also. They're not just on the back end supporting. They take interest in everything that I'm doing. My father serves as my manager, my mother
Hmm.
executive producer, my brother as a creative artistic director. So they all had their hands in the pot, and I'm so thankful that I have them, because when I feel unsure or when things get hard, I should say, I have them to fall back on, and I have them to lean on, and to help sturdy me in the midst of the rockiness of this up and down
Hmm.
industry. Because as an independent artist, it gets difficult and the journey is long, but we have to keep pressing through, and we have to continue moving forward within our passion. And that's what I try to do today.
Definitely. I love that. Oh my goodness, I love. I'm so glad that you actually have that support as well. In your life, where people actually help you along the way. It's always important to have that support, and you're doing fantastic. Oh my God, your music is amazing. I've listened to it already, girl. I am excited, and I am waiting for the new material to come out. So I'm a huge fan. So look, you already got me sold. So girl. So
Thank you.
of course, honey. So you tell me, where can we find out more information about you, like your Instagram, your social media, or anything we can check out?
Yes. So actually, before I let you guys know that I have a few upcoming live events that I'll be in. So Here and Now, I'll be on Here and Now ABC. This coming, well, not this week, sorry, May 17th. And then I also lent my voice to wonderful cause for the LGBTQ youth, homeless youth, who are affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. So it's a benefit concert that's going to be airing live this Friday, May 15th. So I'm so excited. I have a few things coming up, and I want you guys all to check it out and stay informed via my website, www.iamsayonne.com. IAMSAYONNE. That's iamsayonne.com. You guys can see all my music videos, see my repertoire of music right there on my website, www.iamsayonne.com. Also, like I said, if you want to see me live on Instagram, connect with me, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at I am Sayonne, IAMSAYONNE, Twitter at I am Sayonne, and of course, Facebook at I am Sayonne, IAMSAYONNE. And if you missed some of my music videos and you can't wait for Hot Sauce to come out, go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment on my YouTube channel at Sayonne, Sayonne. I have a lot in store. Download my song Hot Sauce today because it's spicy.
Woo! Yes, girl. You guys, thanks so much for checking out this interview. Again, you can visit us on VaMo-radio.com. You can also check out this interview. It will be on our YouTube channel. Thanks so much, Diane. I appreciate having you today.
Thank you, Mamo. Love you guys.